You're welcome, Sarah. All right, so we're gonna get started. So welcome, my name is Shannon. Always remember, do what you can, listen to your body, it knows best. Feel free to take the exercises up or down according to how you feel day to day, moment to moment. So we're gonna get started on all fours today. Hands and knees, or fists and knees if that's better for wrists. You can always just spin rings to the side and leave thumbs out. Take a deep breath in, begin to let your head and tail rise gently. And on your exhale, start to push softly through your hands and knees as you tuck your chin and push your hips forward. On your inhales, begin to lift your head and hips, let your belly hang. Gently lengthen your spine from the top of your head to the tip of your tailbone. And on your exhale, push the ground away through all fours. Hips push forward, chin curls down. Let's take 2 more cat and cow curls, super slow. Feel your spine move vertebra by vertebra by vertebra by vertebra. Fill your lungs up. And then empty out from below the navel, gently pushing as long as that's safe. It doesn't cause you any nausea, you don't get reflux. 1 more deep breath, fill your lungs. And empty out. Come back into neutral spine, flat back. Bend your right knee into the chest. And then inhale, lengthen head to toe. Exhale, knee in towards the chest, chin, nose, or forehead. Inhale, extend. Let's do 2 more. Exhale, round it in if you can. Inhale, lengthen. Last one. Exhale in. Inhale out. This time as you bend it, we're going to pause here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, right knee out to the side. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. We're going to go for 8 of these if we can, consciously pushing some weight into the right hand or fist. What we tend to do is lean to the left as we lift the right leg up. So consciously try to push some weight into that right hand, that right contact point with the mat. Lengthen your knee away from your hip as you lift. Lengthen your head softly away from your tailbone. And if you can, pull that lower belly in. Let's try 2 more. Last one. And if you can, extend out behind you, tuck your toes under, lengthen head to heel. Start to drop the right hip bone, that front of the right hip, down towards the ground. Breathe. 1 more deep breath here, lengthening and dropping the right hip. Start to look back over your left shoulder. Come back into center, float the right leg up, deep breath in. Exhale, knee into the chest, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tap. Take a deep breath in, exhale, lift, and take it in. Inhale, extend, exhale, down. Inhale, lift up, exhale from below the navel, around. Inhale, extend, exhale, a little stretch, head to heel here. Let's try 3 more. Inhale, up, exhale, round it in. Inhale, extend, tuck toes under, lengthen, head to heel. 2 more. Breathe in, lift up, breathe out, crunch it in. Breathe in, stretch out, breathe out, drop it down. 1 more time. Inhale, up, exhale, in. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, stretch. See if you can lift up, take it over, pass the left pinky toe, right foot as far to the left as it will go. Drop your right heel and look over your left shoulder for your right foot. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take 1 more deep breath here. Very nice. Come back around. Bring your left leg out. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, knee in and round. Inhale, extend. Drop it down. Lift it up. Crunch it in. Lengthen out. Drop it down. Stretch. Lift up. Crunch it in. We're going to try 3 more, and then we'll do those hydrants that we started with. And then our skater stretch. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's try 2 or 3 more. Inhale up, exhale in. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, stretch, drop the hip. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Breathe in and out. In and out. Bend the knee, deep breath in, exhale out to the side. Inhale, lower. Exhale out to the side. Consciously push some weight into that left hand. Feel into shoulders and wrists. Be mindful. Check in with the sides of your neck from the earlobes to the collarbones. And also notice if you're letting the head hang. Try not to do that. That puts pressure on your cervical spine, that neck. Keep your head lengthening away from the hips. Let's do 2 more hydrants if we can. Last one. Lengthen out and crunch it in. Let's do 2 more like this, and then we're going to do the skater stretch. Just straight out and in. And stretch out, breathe in, take it off to the side. Drop the left pinky toe, drop the left heel as far beyond the right foot as they'll go. As you keep dropping the left hip down towards the ground, softly look over your right shoulder. Breathe. Take 1 more deep breath. Come back around to center. Start to bring your big toes together, knees wide, and hips to the heels. Hands slide forward wherever you feel safe in child's pose and surrender to the mat. If you're better with a block or a pillow under your chest or forehead, you can always support yourself as needed. Breathe. Take 1 more slow, deep breath here. We're going to try a little child's pose, thread the needle variation. So if you can, walk your hands in just a little bit so you've got some space between your belly and chest and the mat. Take your right arm up, look up, deep breath in. On your exhale, slide the right pinky finger past the right knee, past the left knee, as far through that little window as you can go, and start to drop your right cheek and ear and head to the floor. Again, if you're better with a block or a pillow or something under your head, support yourself as needed. See if that left arm can walk out as straight as you're comfortable, and then begin to spread all 5 fingers on your left hand as you release the weight of the left elbow, tricep, and armpit towards the floor. Feel your body breathe in. Feel your body breathe out. Take another deep breath or 2 here, just exploring that right shoulder, seeing where you can go, deciding if you need support or not. Maybe you need little micro mini movements. When you're ready to come out, left hand slides in, push down as your right arm reaches up. Deep breath, maybe spread the fingers, maybe circle the hand, maybe even use your head to move gently and open up that right shoulder. And then we're going to switch sides. Left arm up, deep breath in, thread through. If you need to adjust your ankles, knees, and hips, feel free to do so. You need to take a moment to just lift your hips, extend your legs out, bounce your knees, circle your ankles. You can always do any of that. When you're ready to settle in, start to extend your right arm out, left shoulder down away from your ear. Spread all 5 fingers on your right hand, and then release the right wrist, forearm, elbow, tricep, armpit, shoulder, rib cage, all the way down. Feel your body expand with breath, and then let everything go. Take 1 or 2 more slow, deep breaths here. Whenever you're ready to come out, bring the right hand or fist in, push down as you bring your left arm up. Release. Start to find your way forward towards the front edge of the mat. Still taking your deep breaths as you move around. Once you get there, hands or fists supporting you from behind. Lift up through your chest, deep breath in. Exhale, rock your knees to one side, head to the other. Doesn't matter which way you go. And then inhale through center and exhale, rock the other way. One more time to each side. Breathe in and out. In and out. And we're going to go back to the first side. Lift and lower the knees 2 or 3 times and just wake up that first hip. Notice if there's any tight or sore spots that we need to get into this morning. And then switch sides and explore the opposite hip. Keep breathing. Beautiful. Come back into center. And we're going to go into rolling like a ball or open leg rocker. So if either of those is too much, you can roll down and up, arms floating or using your thighs. If you're comfortable, big toes together, knees wide, round and roll, and open leg rocker. Rolling like a ball, or Pilates rolling like a ball. This is our foot position as we round and roll back and up. And if you're comfortable in open leg rocker, instead you can open up. So we'll just take 6 to 8 rounds, whatever's safe and comfortable. And if that's too much, of course, do a few and then rest, and then maybe do a few more. Maybe that's enough for today. Wait for the next exercise. Breathe in, lift through your chest and head. Breathe out, round, control. Instead of seeing how quickly you can knock out 6 or 8 repetitions of the exercise, see how much control you can use, how slow you can go. Make sure you're breathing, not holding your breath. Ooh. That perfect point that we want to work at is so slow that we can't quite get up, or we almost can't get up. That's where we're going to build our strength. Let's try 2 more. Round, 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 round. Control, 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 control. Roll. Breathe. And let's try 1 more. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And release. Take a deep breath in, find your way onto your back. If you can, vertebra by vertebra, fingertips reaching, reaching, reaching out of the shoulders, shoulders down your back. And once you're all the way down, reach your arms overhead. Deep breath in. On your exhale, sweep your arms down by your hips, knees into the chest. Squeeze your shins or thighs. Rock softly side to side. Breathe out. Take 1 more slow, deep breath here. Then we're going to come into center. Bring your hands to your knees. Straighten your arms. Take a deep breath in and start to circle slowly up 1 hip, across the low back, and down the other hip. Take 1 more super slow circuit in this direction, feeling everything there is to feel in your hips and low back in this moment. And then when your arms are straight again, take a deep breath in, and we're going to take 2 super slow circles the other direction. And whenever you finish that second circle, we're going to start bringing the hands around underneath the hips, thumbs in. Knees and feet up towards, knees into the chest first, and then feet up to the ceiling. So just find that position that's safe and comfortable for you, knowing you can bend your knees whenever you need to. If it's safe, reach through the balls of the feet or toes. If it's not, you can flex if you get foot cramps or you feel uncomfortable at any point. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, pull that space below your navel in and up. Reach up and lift the hips if you're able. Control down as you breathe in. Breathe out, lift up. Breathe in, control, 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 control. If you can, let the exhale start from below your belly button, that little lower belly area that so many of us are trying to work on or work down. Breathe out from there as you reach up. I think you could touch the sky, and control, control, control as you come down. We're going to try 4 more if it's safe. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, 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 lower. 3 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale, control, 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 control. Let's do 2 more. Exhale, up. And control, 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 control. And last one. This time as we come all the way down, knees can bend. If it's safe to keep your legs straight, keep them straight. At the bottom, separate, circle out and around, and connect at the top. Inhale, lower all the way down. Exhale, separate, and connect at the top. Let's try 6 more if we can. Inhale, reach out and down. Exhale, from below the navel. If you need to keep the knees bent, it's fine to keep them bent. Again, if you need to flex instead of point, it's fine to do that. Breathe your way through. Let's try 3 more of whatever you can do. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you circle. Let's do 1 more like this. Inhale down. Exhale, circle. And then we're going to reverse at the top. Inhale as you circle out and around and down. And exhale, lift up from the bottom. Inhale, circle out and around and down. Exhale, connect the big toes and lift if you're able. Remember, you can rest when you need to. You can bend and shorten the lever. You can check in with your low back. You can adjust the hands under the hips. We're going to try 5 more of these if it's safe. But remember, your body knows best. Exhale as you lift. Fill your lungs from the bottom to the top. And then breathe out from below the belly button. Last 3 if you can. Try to find that meditative space. Check in with that place in between your eyebrows and the center of your forehead. After this last one, we're going to pause at the top. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, separate the feet. Start to release your hands and slide them up. You can hold onto your shins or calves. Maybe you can flex. Maybe you can reach big toes or outside edges of the feet, or even heels. Just wherever you feel safe and comfortable today, go there and stretch and breathe. Maybe you're better with hands under the shins, or even if you have a sturdy pillow or a block that you can use for support, you can prop yourself up a little higher, get it under that upper arm just above the elbow. When you're ready, start to bend your knees in. Bend your knees so the feet come together, heels in towards the hips, and then push your knees apart. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, think of sinking your hips to the mat, your head and tailbone apart, and your knees open up like a fan. Inhale, soften. Exhale, press down and open. Down as in away from the head, and also down as in hips into the mat. One more time. Inhale, soften. Exhale, butterfly open. Beautiful. We're going to bring knees together here. Tuck your thumbs back underneath the hips to support your low back. Take your feet back up to the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, open up. If you can, we're going to flex, toes down, heels up. Drop the feet wherever you feel safe. Inhale first. On your exhale, pull in the lower belly and see if you can lift the hips up. Inhale, control down. Try and keep your legs as straight as you can unless you feel like you need to bend. Of course, if you need to bend, it's fine to bend. Breathe in, breathe out. So we're strengthening that lower belly area. If it's a little bit much, you had breakfast late, you had coffee, you had something with tomatoes, salsa, you just feel nauseous or not good today, then don't do this. We're going to try 3 more if we can. From below the belly, push in, out, and up, and then control, control, control as you come down. Let's do 2 more. And the last one. Beautiful. Bend your knees first. Bring the big toes and balls of the feet together. Push it in, knees towards each other. Take a deep breath and hug in. Inhale, soften. Exhale, hug in. One more time, breathe in and out. And then we're going to find our way onto the belly in whatever way is good for you. Maybe you can kind of hop up and back into plank and lower through Chaturanga Dandasana, and then walk your feet back. Maybe just kind of crawl around and find your own way there. Anything's good. And once you get there, we're going to find our way into Sphinx. Chest lifting up, chest lifting forward, head lifting up, shoulders rolling gently down and back. Spread all 10 fingers, reach through all 10 toes. See if you can softly press the tops of your toenails into the mat. Take a deep breath in as you reach up through your head and forward through your chest, and then as you breathe out, gently tuck your tailbone under, lengthen out your lower back, and draw that lower belly in and up. Again, as long as it doesn't make you nauseous. If it does, ignore that. Take one more breath. Inhale first on your exhale. We're just going to float the right leg up and inhale back down. Exhale, float the right leg up. Inhale down. Exhale, keep everything tight. Fronts of the thighs, quadriceps, back of the thigh, hamstrings. Keep the calf tight. If it's safe, we're going to keep reaching through the toes or ball of the foot. Again, if you get foot cramps, feel free to flex, and you can still work the calf and the thigh and the lower belly. If this is too much in elbows, shoulders, wrists, or low back, put the head down. So modify as needed. We're going to try 2 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale, float it down. Last one. Keep it tight as you lift and lower and switch it up to the left side. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So if you can, we're on the elbows in Sphinx, and we're pointing and reaching through that left leg with the tailbone tucked and everything tight. If you need to modify with head down or a knee bend or a foot flex, do what you need to do to be safe and comfortable. Let's try 3 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Last one. We're going to go into single leg kick. Back to the right leg. Kick for 2 and reach away. 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 Breathe in and out. 2 quick inhales as you kick, and 1 long exhale as you reach away. 3 more. Let's do 1 more. Switch sides. Breathe in and point. Breathe out and flex if you can. If that's not working for you or it's too much, just do your best. 4 more. Check in with the low back, check in with the shoulders, the wrists, the neck, the knee. Last 2, last 1. And then open up your elbows. Take a deep breath in, turn one ear down. Let everything go. Take 1 more slow, deep breath. If it's safe, bring your head down, rock your hips gently left and right. Bend your knees, toes up towards the ceiling. If the knees are too wide, inch them in. We want the knees not too wide, not too narrow, just right in that Goldilocks spot. Cross, right knee in front, left knee behind, so left calf behind the right calf. Take a deep breath in and exhale, feet to the right. Inhale, toes to the ceiling. Exhale, feet to the left. So we're just doing a rear windshield wiper. Breathe in when your toes are up. Breathe out as they go to the side. Breathe in at the top. Breathe out to the side. 1 more time, just going side to side. And remembering we have the right leg in the front and the left leg in the back. We're going to come into frog now, heels together, toes open. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, pull that space below the navel in and up, only if you can. And then start to lengthen your knees away from your head and lift the knees and thighs up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, pull in and lift. Breathe in and out. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breaths. 4 more if you can. Last 2. After the last 1, if you can, we're going to pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse your legs. So we've got right leg in the back, left leg in the front, and try the rear windshield wiper. Just remembering that you want the knees to be not too wide, not too narrow, just right. Take 1 more deep breath to each side. Excellent. Lengthen your legs out. Let your head be heavy for one more breath. And then bring your hands or fists underneath your shoulders. Elbows pull in towards the center and down towards your hips and feet, away from your head, forehead towards the floor. Breathe in to prepare. On your out breath, pull the space below the navel in, again, only if it's safe. Push up. Inhale, lengthen, forehead right to the mat if you can. Exhale, elbows in and down, lower belly in as we push up. Inhale, come down. As you push up, notice the weight distribution in your hands. Oftentimes we have a tendency to lift up all 10 fingers, dump all the weight into our wrists, and then wonder why our wrists are hurting us later. So if you can, just push all the weight into all 10 fingers, gently claw the mat. But notice also if your elbows are winging open and your shoulders are coming up into your ears. See if you can gently pull elbows in and down, shoulders away from ears. Let's try 3 more. Breathe out. Breathe in. 2 more deep breaths. 1 more deep breath. And inhale first, exhale, push out and back. Lengthen, 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 hips away from fingertips, stretch out your spine, spread all 10 fingers. Send breath into the back sides of your lungs. Let everything go. 1 more deep breath here. Walk your hands off to the right. Bring both knees together first. Get a nice stretch for the left side. From the left pinky finger all the way down to the left pinky toe. Breathe deeply. Exhale completely. Take 1 more slow, deep breath. And start to walk gently through the center and off to the left. Right hip off of the right heel. Forehead towards the floor. Spread all 10 fingers. You can always put a pillow or block under your head, or you can bend that left elbow and rest your head down near the bicep and just below the elbow on the forearm. Kind of the thicker, fatter, meatier part around the elbow as opposed to the wrist. 1 more breath. Let go. Find your way into center. And we're going to come into down dog. So come through all 4s. Spread all 10 fingers, or you can always use your fists as needed. Chest towards the thighs, hips up, head down. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more deep breaths. 1 more deep breath. You can bend your right knee and push weight into your left heel. And then switch. And just go softly side to side. Inhale, bend, exhale, push into the heel. Inhale, bend, exhale, push into the heel. 1 more time to each side. And then come into center, and if you can, inhale, find plank. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. 2 more deep breaths. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Last one. Breathe in. And out. Look in between your hands. Step, hop, walk, jump. Find your way to the front. Pause. Breathe. Let your head be heavy. You can rock side to side. And when you're ready, find center, push through your feet, roll up to standing using shins or thighs as needed. And when you get to the top, roll your shoulders back and up, forward and down. Breathe in and out. One more deep breath. And then go the other way. Excellent. Take a deep breath in. Circle your hips, knees, and ankles in one direction. Take a deep breath in. Circle the other way. Awesome. So get water if you need it. I'm just going to check the chat really quick. Make sure we're doing good, since I can't see it too well from where I am. All right, awesome. So we're going to go through some sun salutations. Always do what you can. Start at the front of your mat. Find center, front to back, left to right. Spread your toes. Come home to your heart. Take a deep breath. Let it all go. Bring your hands by your hips. Spread all 10 fingers. Inhale, out and up. Exhale all the way down into forward fold. Take a deep breath in. Stretch hips to head. Exhale, fold, chin to chest. Step your right leg back into lunge. Breathe in. Breathe out and lower. Knees, chest, chin, or low push-up, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, pull through, cobra or up dog. Exhale, push back, child's pose or down dog. If you like three-leg dog, option to bring the right leg up. Maybe even bend and twist and open your hip. Right leg into lunge on your inhale. Step up to forward fold on your exhale. Hips down, head up, inhale right to the top. Exhale, home to your heart. Take a deep breath out and up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Left leg back into lunge. Breathe in. Breathe out and lower. Chaturanga Dandasana or caterpillar. Inhale, open up the heart space. Exhale and rest. Down dog or child's pose. Stretch out the back side of the body. Spread your fingers. Breathe. Option to lift that left leg up, bend and twist and open the hip, and three-leg dog or with the right knee down if you need a modification. Left leg through, breathe in. Breathe out, step up to forward fold. Inhale, hips down, head up. Exhale, home to your heart. Take a deep breath. Let it all go. If you can, we're going to try sun salutation B. Sit into your chair. Breathe in. Breathe out and fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step, hop, walk, jump, find your plank and lower. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog or child's pose. Breathe. Option to lift that right leg up, maybe bend, maybe twist, maybe even flip your dog. Do what's safe. Right leg into high lunge if you can. Breathe. One more deep breath in crescent lunge. Inhale to the mat. Exhale, step up. We're going to sink back into chair and breathe. Come all the way up to the top. Home to the heart. Back into chair. Inhale, sit. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Step, hop, walk, jump. Find your Chaturanga Dandasana. Knees, chest, chin if you need that modification. Inhale, open up the heart space. Exhale, down dog if you're able. Child's pose if you need a little break. Left leg up, option to bend, twist, flip, whatever's good. And then we're going to step left leg through and find that crescent lunge. Right knee down if you need a modification. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath and we're going to step it up. Find forward fold. Sit in the chair. Push through to the top. Open up the heart space. And come home. Take a deep breath. Soften. On your inhale, start to separate your fingertips one by one, pinky to index. On your exhale, take it all the way behind. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, lengthen down through your knuckles, up through your head. On your exhale, bow into Yoga Mudra. engaging that lower navel, if that space below the navel, if it's safe. Feel your body breathe in. Feel your body breathe out. Soften through your knees, knowing you can bend knees as much as needed, even connecting the stomach and thighs if that's better. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, turn your head slowly to one side. Inhale through center. Exhale slowly to the other side. One more time each way, not forcing the neck, just seeing where it's safe to go. Not moving your head if balance is not safe. And just feeling weight distribution in your feet. Is all the weight in your toes? Is all the weight in your heels? Are you clawing the floor with your toes, digging in? We're going to see if we can sit right into Navasana, chair pose, hips down, head up, toes lifted, chest lifted. Of course, if you need to bend or hold on or help yourself down slowly, modify as needed. Take one more deep breath in your boat pose, bent or straight. We're going to row if we can. If you need to put a foot down, put a foot down. Breathe in, breathe out. Two more deep breaths. One more deep breath. If you had one foot down, switch. I'm going to try a few more. Keep breathing. If you have both feet lifted, reach through the balls of the feet, lift through your chest, lift through your head. Let's do two more to each side. Last one to each side if you can. And rest, feet down, head up. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower vertebra by vertebra by vertebra. And when you get all the way down, arms reach overhead, legs extend, flex your feet, reach fingertips to heels, deep breath in. Exhale, soften, surrender, let go. Feel your body breathe in, feel your body breathe out. Take one more slow, deep breath. And then on your inhale, lengthen fingertips to heels. On the exhale, start to roll up. Fingertips up to the ceiling, chin to the chest, lower belly engaged. Exhaling from that space below the navel. Start to breathe in as you straighten up hips to head. And breathe out as you fold over and stretch. Modify this as you need to. Inhale, roll up to your tall spine. Maybe you need fingertips to help you up. Exhale, roll down. If knees need to bend, that's fine. If you need to hold on to thighs in the middle, that's fine. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, fingers up, chin down, belly in. Deep breath in with your straight spine. Breathe out, fold over and stretch. Bent knees, straight legs, or somewhere in the middle. Inhale, lengthen hips to head. Exhale, maybe you can glue the heels together. Maybe you can glue your calves to the mat. Maybe you can reach out and down through your heels and calves as you engage that lower navel area. Inhale, stretch your body long. Exhale from below the belly if it's safe. Building that core strength. Building our powerhouse. Inhale, reach. Exhale, surrender. Finding that balance between effort and ease. Building up that inner fire. So we have that calm exterior, but that sense of purpose and fire is there when it's needed. Inhale, lengthen, reach, open. Fill your lungs with life-giving oxygen. Exhale, if you can, keep those arms by the ears. Inhale, reach up through your fingers, out through your heels. Exhale, fold, dive down, surrender. Inhale, roll up, arms stay by the ears if we can. If it's too much, of course, don't. Exhale, control, control, control. We'll try 3 more. Deep breath in. Exhale, roll up. Feel free to bring your arms down, chest high. Maybe that's where you're comfortable working today. That's totally fine. Maybe you need to walk yourself up. And once you're straight and you've supported your low back, then you can control and get through most of the way. And then sometimes with bent knees or straight legs, we need a little support just for that middle part, and then we can let go again. We're going to try 2 more. So work where you can. Lengthen, fill up, reach, and then empty out from below that belly button, engaging, scooping it out. Fill your lungs up. Let everything go. Inhale, feel the spine lengthen, hips to head. Feel that weight distribution in between the left and right hip bones. Notice if we have a tendency to lean to the left or lean to the right. Notice if we have a tendency to roll up and down one side of the spine, or maybe we go up the right and down the left. Maybe it's the subtlest, smallest of deviations, but just notice. Breathe. Let go. Inhale, fill up, lengthen, reach. Tail to crown, shoulders roll down. Exhale, control. This is our last one. Make it the best one. Feel each vertebra connect with the mat if you can, one by one, by one, by one. And when you get to the bottom, reach, 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 deep breath in. Exhale, hug in, stretch out, shins or thighs. Rock softly and gently. Breathe. One more deep breath. We're going to go into double leg stretch. So head down on a pillow or block or ball or chin into your chest. Inhale, open up. Exhale, reach for the heels. Inhale, reach overhead, reach your legs away from your hips. Exhale, hug in. So lots of modifications here. If you're not comfortable with the head up, put the head down. If you're not comfortable with hands overhead, they can reach forward. If this is still too much, you can put thumbs under the hips and just extend and bend. And you can also do this with the head up. So just pick a variation that works. We'll try 3 more. Last 2, inhale, reach, exhale. Last 2, do we do 2 twice? I'm not sure. Last 1, breathe in. Breathe out. We're going to go right into the 100 if you can. Find your 100 position and inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 10. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 20. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 30. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 40. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 50. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 60. As we go through the 100, know if this is too much, you can bend the knees. You can put the head down. You can have it on a ball. You can choose whatever modifications work for you. Last 10 or so, if you're still doing the 100, inhale on the first 5, exhale on the last 5, and when you're finished, hug in and rest. Breathe out, head down, knees in, hug your shins or thighs, rock softly. And we're going to find our way into pigeon. So if you're comfortable just dropping the left foot to the mat, bringing the right knee across, right foot across. So your right knee is out to the side, and you can option A, push the right inner thigh away with the right hand, or option B, reach through the window and interlace behind your left leg. If any one of those variations is working for you, do that. If you prefer your pigeon belly down, feel free to pop up, sweep the left leg back, and stretch the right hip this way. Whatever way you choose, just breathe. Open up that right hip. Be gentle. Feel free to rock side to side softly. If you're belly down, feel free to tuck a block or a pillow underneath that right hip or thigh so there's not so much pressure. And you can also adjust the pressure with your foot. So if you want a deeper stretch, take the right foot and start to inch it forward, away from the left hip and towards the front of the mat as you drop the left hip down. This will deepen your stretch. If it's too intense, bring the foot back, down towards the hip, and you can play with kind of inhale, back out, roll into the side of the hip just a tiny bit, and as you breathe out, drop. So we do want to drop the hip towards the heel or the mat as much as we can in this stretch. But be mindful of your knee, be mindful of your ankle, be mindful of your hip. And then maybe just play with that right foot a little bit. Flex and relax. Breathe out and flex. Breathe in and relax. And maybe head can rest on a block or pillow, on your stacked up fists or palms if you can go lower. Or maybe even the elbows can inch apart as you drop the chest and head down. When you're ready to switch sides, we're going to switch sides, maybe through down dog if you're belly down. If you're on the back, you're just planting the right foot to the mat, right knee up to the sky, left leg across so that left knee is out to the side. And then either push your left hand into your left inner thigh or reach through the window and interlace behind your right leg. So it's the same position that we have in this left hip. Whether we're on the back, pushing into the thigh, or reaching through the window, or even using this left elbow on the left inner thigh for a little bit more leverage, it's all the same hip position. And again, same hip position when we go belly down with the right leg out behind. Breathe, decide if it's better for you to wiggle left and right. Move the left toes or heel around a little bit. Or again, perhaps you need to prop up that left hip with a pillow or block. One more slow, deep breath. Surrender. When you're ready to come out, release. We're going to find our way onto all fours once more, hands and knees. Just like we started. Take a deep breath in, start to rock left and right as you breathe out. So inhale in the middle, exhale as you rock to the side. Inhale in the middle, exhale as you go to the other side. Come into center, deep breath in, cat and cow. Inhale slowly, head and hips up. Exhale, cow. We're going to try 2 more cat and cow curls, and as you go, notice what you feel. Notice any areas that are tight or sticky that need a little more attention. So maybe as you switch positions, you need to inch left or right a little bit to get a little more into this right or left shoulder that's talking to you. And then also notice any differences between the cat and cows you're doing now and the ones we did at the beginning of class. Beautiful. We're going to find our way to seated on the behind. Lengthen out your legs. Give your knees a little bounce. Rock your feet side to side. And then start to see if you can bend the left knee so that, if possible, we're on the left shin and top of the left foot. And then we're dropping that left hip bone onto the ground if we can. So usually we have to lift it up to bend. And then once you get it down, drop the hip down if you're able. If this is too much pressure for your hip, knee, and ankle, other options would be to elevate the bottom with a block or pillow, right? Or to try other positions, like knee out to the side with the foot behind you, or knee out to the side with the foot in front of you. So this would be our traditional one-legged forward fold position. Any one of these 3 knee positions that you can find that will work for you, okay? Ideally this one, we're gonna go for heron. So bend the right knee, take a deep breath in, reach for the right big toe or foot or calf, whatever you can hold on to, and then start to extend out through the right heel. If you can't reach all the way out, that's fine. If you can, wherever you can get, we're gonna lift the chest and head. Shoulders down, maybe even that left hand goes into the sole of the left foot. If this is way too much, grab your yoga block or bathrobe belt or regular belt or men's tie, whatever you have at home that you can use. Wrap that around the ball of your foot and find your heron this way. One more slow, deep breath. Shoulders down, chest up, head up, maybe lift the chin an inch, and then we're going to start to release. Bend the right knee, bring your right heel down, release your bind, lengthen your left leg out. Woo! Give the left knee a minute, bounce it a little bit. Rock it side to side a little bit, windshield wiper it left and right, and then flex and relax. Flex and relax. One more time, flex, and then start to circle the ankle one way, circle the ankle the other way. Take a moment to pause and feel both feet. Feel the top of your right foot and the top of your left foot. Feel the right ankle versus the left ankle. Feel the right and left legs from the knee to the ankle. So the shin in the front and the calf in the back. And also feel down the sides of the shin and calf. So kind of the inner thigh area on the calf and that sort of outer thigh area on the calf. I like to say inner calves and outer calves for lack of better terminology. And then we're also going to feel up the inner thigh and up the outer thigh. Feel your quadriceps in the front and your hamstrings in the back. Just noticing any difference between the left inner thigh and right inner thigh. Left outer thigh and right outer thigh. Left and right hamstrings and left and right quads. And then we're going to switch sides. Right knee bent. Find that position that's safe and comfortable for you. Reach for the left foot and bind with your strap or big toe or foot or calf, and then start to extend out. Now notice that when you do this, we'll have a tendency to round, often chin down. So try and lift your chest and head. Without lifting the chin too much, the other thing we sometimes do is lean back. So try and find that space where your spine is tall, hips to head, your chest is lifted. I like to visualize a marionette, the puppets that are on a string, and like you had a string in your head and a string in your chest that were lifting you up and out. Take one more deep breath here in Heron. And start to release. Beautiful. Lengthen out that right knee. Breathe. Gently bounce. And go left and right. And then flex. And soften. Flex, make sure you're breathing, and relax one more time. Flex, and relax. Beautiful. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees wide, hands to your heart. Feel your body breathe in, feel your body breathe out. Take one more slow, deep breath into the lower lungs, middle lungs, and upper lungs, and then empty out, feeling the chest fall, rib cage close in, and belly button draw in towards the spine. And now if you can, we're going to reach all the way up, wherever middle fingertips will let you go. Hook thumb over opposite hand, so right thumb over left hand, left thumb over right hand. Shoulders down, head up. Middle fingertips lifted. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more deep breaths if you can. Head up, knees down. Now if it's safe, we're going to look up. If it's not, stay as you are. If you need to bring your hands down, feel free to bring them down. But if you can, we're going to lift the chin a little and look up towards the wrists. Breathe. One more deep breath in here. Start to bring the wrists down towards your forehead. Pause for one breath. If you can, wrists into the chest. And again, if this is too much for your neck, don't do it. One more deep breath if you can. Open up your hands. Reach middle fingertip to middle fingertip. Lift through your chest. Roll your shoulders down your back. One more deep breath, and then start to lift your head to level. Take a deep breath in, and we're going to twist to one side. Doesn't matter which. Release both hands down. Catch that opposite thigh if you can. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take one more slow, deep breath. And then reach up through your head, middle fingertips lengthen apart. Inhale, exhale, twist the other way. Breathe in. Breathe out. On your in-breaths, find length and expansion. On your out-breaths, find softness, stillness, surrender, letting go. Unwind to the front. If you need to bring your knees together, feel free. If you're still safe, we're going to take a deep breath in, straighten up, and exhale, lean back and round. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, gently and slowly round. We're going to take 2 more, either straightening the spine or if it's safe, maybe even lifting through your chin. Exhale, round. And 1 more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale and round. Come up to your straight spine, deep breath in, bring your knees together. And we're going to find our way onto the back. So if you need to, rock side to side before we come down and loosen anything up in your knees or hips or low back. Feel free to take a moment to do that. And whenever you're ready, we're going to come down and find your favorite twist before we settle into Shavasana. So maybe that's both knees to one side, hold for 3 to 5 breaths and switch. Maybe you like to do a little figure 8. You bring the knees down, around, and inhale into the center, and then exhale and give yourself a little slow hip massage. As your knees go left, your head goes right, and vice versa. Maybe you prefer to take eagle legs and twist. So if the right knee's on top, we go left first, and if the left knee's on top, we go to the right. So just choosing what's good, going to that opposite side. Whenever you've found whatever twist you like, hold for as long as is safe and comfortable. Feel your shoulders, feel your hips, feel that space in between the side body. Feel your breath flow in, feel your breath flow out. Noting any tight or sticky places, shining the light of awareness on that place and inviting it to let go. And whenever you feel ready, find your Shavasana, legs extended, arms extended, body heavy like a lead weight. Perhaps let out a sigh, take a deep breath, and then let everything go. Nothing more to do or be but who and what you already are. Complete, perfect, and more than enough. Very gently return your attention to the present moment. Take a breath. Let it go. And just begin to scan through your body and feel. If your body needs more rest, stay in your Shavasana as long as you need to stay today. If that Shavasana was appropriate for you and you're ready to move on, you can start to wiggle fingers and toes, deepen your breathing, move your head and hands and feet, slowly and gently at first, and then a little bit more as you're ready. And again, if your body needs more rest, if you're feeling something in your neck and your low back, stay with your eyes closed and breathe. When you're ready to come out, we're going to stretch and roll onto the side and pause there briefly before we meet and seated. One more time, if you need rest, stay and rest. Do not rush out. Thank you for your practice. Thank you for making this time for yourself. Have a wonderful day today. Namaste. I hope to practice with you again soon.